What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Now we are going to be diving in with some Rab today, and let's just jump right into this. Is episode 5, boys and girls, of season 9. Let's get it. Woo!
You remember your lines, don't you? You've got the story right.
Relax. I've done this a million times.
One false move and I'm off incapacity benefit. And it's goodbye M&S food hauling, hello little smoked yak, little Indian baked beans for a Sunday dinner. Sod that.
James Cotter.
That's me, my friend. I'm on my way.
Oh, God.
Proud of you, Jamesy.
I will not let any debilitating symptoms get the better of Jamesy Cotter. Now then, what can I do for you, young sir?
You remember last time we spoke about getting you off the register and back into employment?
Do you hear that, Andrew? A job! Oh. Don't raise my hopes if you don't mean it.
There's nothing this man would like better than to work.
Oh, I'd give it anything to be back out there with the rest of the human race. Slaving away at something I hate for no very much money, alas. But you can see I've got this terrible illness called... What's it called again?
Let me help you out. Cerebral palsy.
That's it. Show the doctor's line.
Jesus.
Well, that's interesting, because this note says you're suffering from depression.
Well, what do you expect? If you two cut about with a pair of rubber legs, you'd be depressed too.
Well, this appears to be a valid doctor's note. I've got no choice but to sign you off for another 3 months.
Woo!
Prozac.
Don't mind if I do.
So, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, my portfolio has taken a bit of a hit, and I'm kind of hoping my distribution bonds will rally in time to give my investment portfolio a bit of a seasonal bounce, you know.
You're still depressed.
You've got it in one.
Well, to be frank with you, these days people have a lot to be depressed about.
Well, you buggers don't, do you? You GPs. You're sitting there in 100k a year, and the best is we deal with the work, don't we? We've been getting the diseases, you sit there and look baffled, write out a cheque for the hospital. Where's your kickback?
Money isn't everything.
Well, that is a revelation. Thank you very much for that. You know, I had £25 in the RBS, and for months I sat across the road in the Cafe Nero waiting to sprint across the minute I saw them carrying out the desks. Listen, if money makes you unhappy, why don't you pump a dod of that misery in my direction? Because I'll tell you, for the right amount of money, I'm happy to be unhappy.
Let's not get personal. Why don't you tell me how this condition affects your life?
Well, I couldn't do that without getting personal.
I see. Well, if you would rather speak to a man...
No, that wouldn't make any difference then. All right, here goes. The trouble is, I can't get it. I can't get it.
Can't get it up?
I can't get it up.
Limp, baby.
Hello, pussycat. What's saying me and you?
Sorry, you lost me at hello. What can I get you?
Oh, very well. A swally for me, and one for my friend Tintin here, and yes, one for your sassy self, you pert young minx, you.
Oh, I'm impressed. You won the lotto?
Next best thing, he's got another 3 months in invalidity.
All right, boys.
Rab, how'd it go? How'd you go on at the doctor's?
No so loud, no so loud. It was just a wee chest infection, you know. She gave me a ball for it.
Oh, that's lovely. Do you hear that, everybody? Rab got a bottle for his chest infection.
That's good, Rab.
Tell me, Rab, did she say anything about your sexual impotence while she was at it? Your condition? Le fiasco, or as it's known in operatic circles, Flacido Domingo.
Yeah.
Now, there's no need to be ashamed. Lots of men are hung like a bootlace. Sadly, I'm stuck with this permanent riot cops batting down my kegs.
Not me, Rab. A wee touch of impotence myself once. Couldn't get it up for love nor money. Then one day I got a 2-for-1 deal on whipped cream custard trifles at Summerfields. Honest to God, it went from 5:30 to midnight. Boing!
Are you comfortable with us? Hey, a lot of grizzly old pervs and stained tracky bottoms talking about their stoners.
As long as you stick to the metaphors and I didn't need to see the mental pictures, we're cool.
He's
You having a
cool.
swally, Rab? I mean, it's Burns night. It's your patriotic duty to get pished.
No, for me it's no.
Strange thing that, innit, Rab? I mean, you and Rabby, you've both got the same name, but...
You can stop right there. I know exactly where this is going. Rabbi Burns loved the swally. Rab Nesbitt can't drink. Rabbi Burns couldn't keep his sundial in his jod purse. But, well, Rab Nesbitt can't even get his clock to tick. Something like that, was it? Hey, who told you about my impotence anyway? Was it Ella? Has that pucker-mouthed wife of yours been opening her poisonous yap again?
Ella didn't need to tell me. I worked it out for myself. Oh, believe me, Rab. Your lady wife's needs are written all over her fizzer.
They are?
Damn.
How?
I'd do him if he was old enough to shave. I'd do him if he shaved his back. Do him if he shaved his ear hair. Do him if... Oh no, there are limits.
Mary, for God's sake, will you stop ogling, guys?
Oh, it's all right for you. You had it away last night. At least you and Jamesy have got a love life.
That's no love. James is a skank. Believe me, as of last night, I've taken on the sexual history of the entire west of Scotland and the seedier parts of Prague. My uterus could be used as a data bank for Interpol. Take it, Rab's still got his problem.
See, with the sexual stuff, people can definitely get sexually frustrated. That guy, though, on the in the newspaper, for a minute, I know I'm wrong, though, but it almost looked like Gash in the picture, the original Gash. For a second, I was like, what the hell? Is she gonna do Gash? But I don't think it was him.
And I know why, Ella. It's me. I'm out achieving him. Aye. My sore-away success in the shite business has dented his self-esteem.
Well, I just have to get used to it. We are two ladies who are no for turning. Am I right?
Right.
And it's Burns night the night. Networking gold. A G20 summit for Masons.
That's just it, Ella. Rab will not go.
Are you mad? There'll be vomit in the carpets, blood in the walls, and drunks lying stewing in their own pish. It's Scotland's elite that go to these things.
Get it on, Ella. I mean, I want to go.
This is huge for us. We'll be the special guests of Albaclean. They've been eyeing up our company.
I know. But you know what Rab's like. How am I going to get him to change his mind?
Same way I got Jamesy to change his last night.
You forget, Ella. Rab is impotent.
Trust me, Mary. I've never met the man yet who'd turn it down when it's offered in a plate.
Offer it, Mary.
What the hell is this?
My knickers.
I can see that. Does it not come with chips or corned beef?
Oh, don't push it, Rab. You know I'm going the extra mile for you here. I'm laying myself in the line.
I know exactly what you're up to, lady. You're trying to persuade me to go to that Burns night bash with you.
Rab, it's for my career. That's why I'm throwing myself at you.
Don't. You're just humiliating the Paris. You've had depression. You know the first thing to suffer is a person's libido.
As long as that's all it is. It's no that you just don't fancy me anymore.
Listen, Mary. Right now, the thought of touching your body is a repulsive notion that fills me with dread, horror, nausea and disgust. No, that doesn't mean to say you'll never turn me on again. Fancy stop revolting me.
Well, that's a relief. For a minute there, I thought you were in the turn.
Just be tolerant, Mary.
Well, tolerance is a two-way street. Anyway, I thought you liked Burns.
I do like Burns. I love Burns. I just don't like Burns nights. Well, they chest-beating, hairy-kneed arseholes, not they wee menopausal yappy women working out their divorce bitterness in their reply to the lashes.
Rab, this is important to me. I'll tell you what. If you come, I promise I won't give you sex.
Does it mean that much to you?
Aye, it does.
All right, I'll come.
Oh, great. And relax. You'll enjoy yourself.
Yeah, right. Governor Filth, it says. Yeah.
And welcome to Burns Night, or as I like to call it, Nuremberg with kilts. A very special night when large clumps of vulgar middle-class businessmen gather together to celebrate the work of a working-class poet who, if he was alive today, they'd bankrupt by repossessing his subprime farm in Ayrshire. To wit...
Hey, fella.
Oh, shit.
Saunders McClure, Alderclean.
Rob Nesbitt, statistic.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm actually in the leisure industry. I'm a kind of scum-dunking Bannatyne, you know. Tracky bottoms, leaky trainers, job club. I'm actually long-term unemployed.
No, I see. One of those, eh?
Jeez. Rick.
I can't stick that guy, Rab. Him and a haggis dinner on the one night. I'm off skate.
Here, sit in your ass. We'll be getting torn into poems and speeches soon.
That's what I mean.
This is where they pipe in the special guest. Who is this special guest, you might wonder, to merit such a fanfare? Is it the PM? Is it royalty? Is it the Pussycat Dolls? Why, no, it is the haggis.
Haggis. Okay. Never had it before.
In other countries, they scrape it off their shoe. In Scotland, we eat it.
This could be the making of us, Ella.
Exactly. And remember, the way to succeed in Scottish business is be polite, determined, and charming. Personally, I'd throw in bigoted as fuck as well, but that's just me.
Oh, I'm stepping out my comfort zone here, Ella.
No, Mary, think of tonight as Jane Austen with Buckfast. We're the sweet young fillies. We work the men. We giggle. We flirt. But when the deal goes down, we hook up our petticoats, drop our frilly drawers, and slap our fat balls on the table, ready to shaft them.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
remember that scene in Mansfield Park.
Whilst Burns was a great poet, we must never forget that he was also a bastard.
Bastard.
Many great men through history have been bastards. Alexander Fleming, bastard. Albert Einstein, bastard. I myself am recently divorced from such an unfeeling swine. In fact, the outfit I am now wearing is completely comprised of the sleeves cut off the suits of cheating husbands by the long-suffering wives they wronged.
Oh, shit.
That's it, sister. Zero tolerance. You know, I feel that sexism is Scotland's secret shame. Don't you?
Get your hand off my knee, or I'll stab you.
My, oh, shit. What a woman.
Worth a shot. Rab, I'm off to clock a McFanny. He's a drunk in a puffball kilt over there. With any luck, I'll catch her on a downward slope before she hits the canvas.
Hey, what about me?
Meet my companion, Mr. McPint. Rab, Mr. McPint. Now, I'll leave you two to get acquainted, eh? On Rab, do it for Scotland.
Oh, that holy music.
Steady, Rab.
Saunders, this is my business partner I was telling you about, Mary Nesbitt. Saunders McClure.
Uh-oh.
Oh, me too. Charmed to buggery.
I have many things to talk about.
And one of the things that we're talking about will be your broken nose if you don't stop stroking her knuckles like as if they were nipples on a cold day at large.
It's business.
You want to do business with us? You watch yourself, Mary. His type don't see people. They just see units of production.
Oh, really? Not your problem, is it, fella? From what you tell me, all you've produced over the last 30 years are bed sores.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we have Exhibit A, the prime example of what's holding Scotland back in the modern age, the Glaswegian subsidy junkie.
Oh, wait,
He contributes nothing, he takes everything except responsibility for his own wretched, spineless self, which he hands over to the pimps and dealers of Westminster.
Too far.
I think it's time you had a wee comfort break.
A comfort break? What the hell's a comfort break? If you mean pish, why not just say pish? See you, boy, see you. See if bigots like you made the case for oxygen. Scum like me would refuse to breathe. So, get it right, muck up you.
Enough, B.
And it's waxed up to Cotter. And, Cotter is playing keepy-uppy against the World Cup holders here at Hampden Park. The crowd are going absolutely...
Oh, the unemployment guy.
Some power the gift to give us, to see ourselves as others see us. Good to see you've got your mobility back. Stay in touch, eh?
Shit. Not good.
See you? You look just like my ex-husband.
Which one?
All of them. Every last one was a...
Has anybody ever told you you have the most marvellous daddies?
That is completely out of order.
Sweetheart, you know your trouble.
What?
You're too good for this world. You've never been understood.
Do you mean that? Or are you just being...
I'm Jamesy. I'm here to help.
Wow, it worked? Wow.
There is nothing like a Burns night for bringing us Scots together, is there? I'll tell you, it's only people who don't know who they are that fight about their nationality. Speaking personally, I know exactly who and what I am. I'm a quivering alky jelly that's dying for a swallow. God. Oh, I miss a drink.
Don't drink that, though. It's a little gross, Rab.
Call me a romantic, but see a gent urinal to me. It's like a Madeline was to Proust. The magical gateway to a lost kingdom of wild nights, fuddled days, trysts and closes, fights in alleyways, guilt, ecstasy, chips, head wounds, and dainty motorway pirouettes in the fast lane of the M8. Every pint a pit stop in the relentless flight from boredom. To live, to have erections.
Erections.
Rab, well, you catch me at an unguarded moment. There's been an incident.
An incident? What kind of incident?
Rab, please don't invite me to be indelicate.
So will you phone me?
Of course.
Bastard!
Yes, I have just had a militant feminist doggy style. Like it doesn't get any better than that.
Lipstick.
Cheater.
All right, I mean, she was a growler. But I done it for Scotland.
That's not what an ugly bird can do for you. Ask instead what you can do for an ugly bird.
Right.
I see.
But I don't want another Hackett dwarf on my CV, so you'll keep this to yourself, right?
Oh, you can depend on me. Flacido Domingo.
He said he done it for Scotland. Oh, shit.
Rab.
Rab.
Rab. It's all right. I don't want sex. I'm worried about this Alba clean deal. It's not turning out the way Ella and I thought it would. I wondered if maybe you would cast your eye over it for us.
Oh, gee. You want my help now, do you? After you stood there no saying a word while that tweed-soaked, tartan-skirted bam got tore right into me.
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh, gee, you want fair now all of a sudden, do you? No way, lady. You made your scratcher matter, Harry. Away through and lying it.
Aye, all right. Hell of a low voice for a eunuch, haven't you? Bloody gone.
Eunuch. She should have stood up for him, though.
It's awfully good of you to see us at such short notice. We've just come hot foot from scouring out a council flat in Pennylee following a bereavement.
Lovely wee dog, Rusty. Refused to leave his master's side after he died of a stroke.
Oh, what a shame. I hope he's being well looked after.
Yes, he's with the Angels now, since the grime team fired a bolt through his forehead.
All's well that ends well, then, eh? So, you had a chance to consider my offer?
Oh, well, yes, that's just it. You see, we thought that you were offering us a job. We thought that at long last we would have security of employment.
But it seems that you want to buy us out and make us redundant.
No. Let me clear that up for you. You see, we're a young company, but we value experience. In fact, we value it so much that we put it in a special box and keep it well outside the building. And that's where you'll be, in a special box, well outside the building.
Doesn't sound
We call
good.
it the kennel for short. I think you'll like it there.
What if we don't?
Well, you know what they say, onwards and upwards. You could always join wee Rusty in pet heaven. How does that sound? Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
What did you get up to last night?
Nothing, Rab. I was overwhelmed by depression. There's a clinical name for it.
Lying on the couch with a box of celebrations.
That's the one. I'm a martyr to it.
You all right?
No. In fact, I was just telling Rab here that we were...
That's it. You've had your moment in the sun.
Sorry, Rab.
Bastard.
Yeah, about last night.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, when I...
Hush by, compadre.
Hush.
You mean you kept your word? You didn't tell them?
Tell them what? Tell them what? Unlike you, I am discreet.
What can I get you, Jamesy?
Not just the usual.
Jamesy,
Hi.
I'm all out of wee fat feminists. Would a sexually ambivalent turnip day?
Oh! Let's go. I'm glad that Rab ripped him right there. Good for him. Freak you, Jamesy.
Mr. McClure.
Claire.
Sit down.
Oh, thanks very much.
What can I do for you?
Well, you're in the cleaning business, so I thought you might be able to clean that up for a start.
I really don't see what the problem is. I cut your wife a sweetheart deal.
No, you didn't. You called her a Doug. You got her a growler deal.
Well, perhaps my manner was a tad brusque. Let me explain the figures to you.
Don't bother. I've been in social security for 32 years. I'm practically a trained accountant.
It's a straightforward contract. I simply absorb your wife's company, the House Mice, into my own company, Albaclean.
Oh, aye, and take all her clients with you. A client list she has worked bloody hard to build up.
Yes, and in return, she gets an attractive package of shares based on target-driven incentives over the next 3 years.
Oh, aye, I've seen your target-driven incentives. Listen, my wife would have to clean lavies from here to Mumbai, and she'd still make more money slipping her hand in the back of your living room couch at home.
Well, I'm sorry that your wife will no longer be able to keep you in the manner to which you've become accustomed. However, there is a recession on.
Oh, there is that. And don't bullying shyster bastards like you just love it.
Let me show you the door.
What for? I've seen doors before. My house has got walls and ceilings and everything. All right. Look, I'm sorry I shouldn't have called you names. I apologise.
You know, there was a time when a Scots education was the finest in the world. And with the right political will, God willing, those days will return.
Well, until that happy day dawns, and I stand before you with my Janet and John reader in one hand and my slate board and chalk in the other, may I leave you with another memento from Scotland's glorious past.
Do it.
And what would that be?
Yeah!
My manner wasn't too brusque for you.
Take that, you prick.
Life was simpler in the old days, wasn't it? Nowadays, they'd probably make me wear a safety helmet before they let me nut somebody. You know, was it Burns that said, life is an uphill gallop from the cradle to the grave?
That's nice, Rab. That's nice.
Not a wee footer with a woman for easing your depression into seasonal melancholy, is there?
It's good to be caressed, isn't it, Rab?
Such is a vitamin, Mary. You get emotional scurvy if we're denied it.
Don't stop. I need my 5 a day.
Sexy time.
You know, Jeremy Paxman said that Burns wrote worthless doggerel, which actually makes Jeremy and I brothers in affliction, doesn't it? Because I've got knackered knackers and he's obviously got 10 years. But don't you worry, Jeremy, don't you worry. There'll always be a very special place for you in Scotland, oh yes. When the recession's over, Paxo, and we're looking for a new great chieftain of the pudding race, we'll be in touch, boy. I'll tell you, the job is yours.
Woo! Did he get it?
Beat it.
Woo! Beat it! Let's go. Rab and Gang delivers again. Yo, this episode was crazy. It's crazy, though, because, you got the big company always trying to buy out the little man and pretty much just shaft the little man. So the stuff that they were going to do is downright, messed up. I didn't like that when Rab was getting ripped, no one said nothing. He was just eating that shit. And I took everything out of him not to say something. And he did it for Mary Doll. And, he gets props there. But, man, that would have not been easy because, that type of guy obviously looks down on many people. You know what I'm saying? He obviously pretty much looking at Rab like scum. And he's thinking that's what's wrong with society and all that bullshit. And you can't help but feel bad for Rab when he's getting ripped there. But I wanted Rab so bad in this episode to whoop that guy's ass. So you felt it coming. You felt it brewing. You felt it, just something was going to happen. And I'm glad he gave him the good old govern kiss because that guy freaking deserved it. But when you see a little bit about the guys, when James was like, "Oh, you didn't tell the secret and stuff, man," that remind me a lot, so much of times when you try to trust people like your friends and shit. You tell them something, please don't tell nobody, please. And then everybody freaking knows the damn drama and stuff. Why can't people keep their mouth shut when someone is telling them a secret? That has always been the case. I'm like, yo, bro, keep your mouth shut. Everybody comes to me to be the freaking Fort Knox, the vault, and I don't share or dive shit. But when it comes to my shit, man, everybody's like, tell my business. I'm like, God damn, I can't trust mofos. So, it made me laugh a little bit because it started making me think a little bit about my past and shit. I can't trust suckers, man. They let me down, man. But Jamesy shine bright on this episode, man. I was hoping he was gonna get a good smack when he put his hand on the lady with the skirt. Like, damn, this guy has zero chill. Like, and even though he got the other girl that he was like, I'm doing it for Scotland, that line had me dying. I thought that line was great. And then my second favorite line when Rab was talking about sex and he was talking about Mary was like, do you not find me attractive? And he just said all these things like repulsive and vomiting, et cetera, et cetera. That line was great. So, if Rab still gives that lines, I still say it, man. This guy's like, just call him a philosopher, man. He knows his stuff, and I think between all the experiences of his life, that's what makes him very wise. You can be book smart, you can be, all that stuff, art, et cetera, et cetera. But, your experiences also, give you a lot of knowledge because you can learn a lot of things from your experience, whether they're mistakes or hardships and all that, and how to combat things. And it was crazy because he was like, yeah, I've been in 32 years, Social Security. I'm pretty much an accountant. That was good. That was smooth line. So the unemployment guy, catching Jamesy, we'll see what happens with that. If he's gonna lose that 3 months kind of like extension. Yeah, before I know, I think it was a couple episodes, I had thought that guy was dressed up. So I think I was just completely way off on that stuff back in the day, a couple episodes back. So I was just way off on that one. But yeah, it's still enjoyable. A lot of cool stuff happening. I keep thinking Minnie Mouse cleaning, but forgive me on the name of the cleaning place. But yeah, Ella is still crazy as shit. And when Mary Doll was looking at the guys, she's like, yeah, I'll take this one, that one, that one. She's just pretty much horny. So Rab in his episode where he was pretty much limp, and then the boys laughing. That's messed up, man. Don't do that to the guy. So great episode. I enjoyed it. A lot of enjoyable moments on it. We don't have much episodes left, pretty much. Pretty much almost done soon with the series now. I just I think there's a few episodes in season 10 that we need to find. So I might have to ask for help. I think I only have the season 10 episode 1 and 2, so we might need help if we're to continue the last couple of episodes. If we can't find it, obviously we can't do it, but we'll do our best to try to find it. So if anyone has them, let me know, and we'll see you next time. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and we'll see you. Peace.